Oscar De La Hoya was born in February 4, 1973. He is an American boxing promoter and former professional boxer who competed from 1992 to 2008. He was born in East Los Angeles, California into a boxing family. His grandfather, Vicente, was an amateur fighter during the 1940s, and his father, Joel Sr., had been a professional boxer during the 1960s. His brother, Joel Jr., was also a boxer. De La Hoya graduated from Garfield High School in East Los Angeles, California in 1991. His accolades include winning 11 world titles in 6 weight classes, including lineal championships in 3 weight classes. He was nicknamed the Golden Boy of Boxing by the media when he represented the United States at the 1992 Summer Olympics where, shortly after having graduated from James A. Garfield High School, he won a gold medal in the lightweight division. He was named the Ring Magazine Fighter of the Year in 1995 and was its top-rated fighter in the world, pound for pound, in 1997 and 1998. De La Hoya generated approximately $700 million in pay-per-view income, making him the top pay-per-view earner before being surpassed by Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. He stands at 5 feet 10.5 inches tall. His weight has varied throughout his career, but at one point, he weighed around 155 pounds. As of 2024, he boasts an estimated net worth of about $200 million. About personal life, De La Hoya began dating actress and Miss USA 1995 titleholder Shauna Moakler in October 1997. Moakler and De La Hoya announced their engagement in October 1998. She gave birth to their daughter the following year. In September 2000, the relationship abruptly ended when Moakler, who was at home watching the Latin Grammy Awards on television, saw De La Hoya escorting another woman to the show. In December 2000, Moakler filed a $62.5 million palimony suit against her ex-fiancé, claiming he was an alcoholic, abusive to her and to their daughter, and that he used them as props to promote his public image. The case was settled out of court in 2001 for an undisclosed amount. After the time of his split from Moakler, he had little contact with his daughter, although he continued to provide financial support. On October 5, 2001, he married Millie Carrecher. They have 3 children together. He also has 2 sons from previous relationships. De La Hoya and Carrecher separated in 2016. On December 12, 2002, the Consulate General of Mexico in Los Angeles granted him Mexican citizenship. On September 3, 2021, he disclosed that he was raped by a woman when he was 13. He did not disclose the name of the woman, but stated that she was over 35 years of age. De La Hoya has made remarkable philanthropic contributions throughout his career. In 1995, he established the Oscar De La Hoya Foundation, dedicated to providing educational and athletic opportunities to underprivileged youth in East Los Angeles. The foundation began with a youth center and has since expanded to include the Oscar De La Hoya Animo Charter High School, serving over 600 students, with 100% being minorities and 95% economically disadvantaged. Additionally, he has made significant investments in community health through the Cecilia Gonzalez De La Hoya Cancer Center, the Oscar De La Hoya Labor and Delivery Center, and the Oscar De La Hoya Neonatal Intensive Care Unit. Guided by his mother's advice, "The more you make, the more you must give back," his commitment to philanthropy continues to inspire and uplift his community. About professional career, Oscar De La Hoya, known as the Golden Boy, made his professional debut on November 23, 1992, with a first-round TKO victory. His early career was marked by rapid success. In his 12th professional fight, he captured his first world title at age 20, stopping Jimmy Bredal in the 10th round to win the WBO super featherweight title. He defended the title once before moving up in weight. On July 29, 1994, he knocked out Jorge Paez in the 2nd round to win the vacant WBO lightweight title. De La Hoya continued his rise by defeating John Molina and unifying the lightweight titles against Rafael Ruelas in 1995. On June 7, 1996, De La Hoya faced Mexican legend Julio Cesar Chavez, defeating him by a 4th-round TKO to win the lineal and WBC light welterweight titles. He successfully defended his titles against top contenders, including a unanimous decision win over Miguel Ángel Gonzalez. In 1997, he moved up to welterweight, defeating Pernell Whitaker in a hard-fought 12-round unanimous decision to capture the lineal and WBC welterweight titles. He defended his titles against notable opponents like Hector Camacho and Julio Cesar Chavez in a rematch. De La Hoya's undefeated streak at welterweight came to an end on September 18, 1999, in a controversial loss to Felix Trinidad. Despite outlanding Trinidad, De La Hoya's strategy of evading exchanges in the final rounds led to a majority decision for Trinidad. In 2000, he faced Shane Mosley, losing his WBC welterweight title by a split decision. After a successful lawsuit to break his contract with promoter Bob Arum, De La Hoya moved up to light middleweight and won the WBC title by defeating Javier Castillo. His quest for greatness led him to challenge Bernard Hopkins for the undisputed middleweight championship on September 18, 2004. Despite a strong start, De La Hoya was knocked out by a body shot in the 9th round, marking his first career KO loss. After a 20-month hiatus, De La Hoya returned to defeat Ricardo Mayorga in 2006 and subsequently faced Floyd Mayweather Jr. in 2007. De La Hoya lost a split decision in one of the highest-grossing pay-per-view events in history. His final major fight was against Manny Pacquiao on December 6, 2008, where he was dominated and retired after the 8th round. He officially retired on April 14, 2009, following a professional career spanning 16 years. He briefly entertained a comeback in 2020 and 2021, scheduling an exhibition bout against Vitor Belfort. However, due to contracting COVID-19, De La Hoya withdrew from the fight. Beyond boxing, he has explored other ventures, including a potential run for U.S. president in 2018. In his other ventures, he founded Golden Boy Promotions in 2002, a combat sport promotional firm that also owns a 25% stake in the Houston Dynamo. He is the first American of Mexican descent to own a national boxing promotional firm and one of the few boxers to take on promotional responsibilities while still active. In 2018, he began promoting MMA matches as well, beginning with a 2018 trilogy bout between longtime rivals Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz, with the inaugural Golden Boy MMA event taking place on November 24, 2018. About his house, Oscar De La Hoya resides in a luxurious property at 720 Dragon Peak Drive in Henderson, Nevada, purchased for a substantial $14.6 million in May 2022. This residence epitomizes modern elegance and tasteful indulgence. Currently under construction, the house will feature breathtaking panoramic views, stunning water features, and expansive outdoor spaces, making it a true sanctuary for the legendary boxer. Check out the extraordinary biography of Manny Pacquiao and other prominent boxers in the playlist. Leave a comment, thumbs up, and subscribe.